corners of my mind start racing. Things that should be kept in the basement. Spend my time trying to erase them. But when you hold me in the fantasy, it's so convincing. I shouldn't think the things I'm thinking, but now I've gone and let them sink in. The more that I push them away, the more that you're stuck in my brain, the more I mentally undress like in a phase. I get dirty thoughts about you, they get worse when I'm without you. Does that mean that I'm going to hell, or are you thinking them as well?
Celebrating Oraifite, Bugatti. His birthday is today, and he's going to do a tree planting rampage. I don't know if that's correct. That's exactly what we're doing actually. So as you can see, this is Ezumeri Community School Oraifite. I told you we're going to almost every arm of Oraifite. As you can see, that's one arm of the school, but this is another. So here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to start planting here. I'm trying to cross the road, guys. And the guy, of course, all guys are here. As you can see, you can picture them far off. You can see him called Ramalu. You can see, of course, Ike Oraifite, and the headmistress is there too. And the kids are here. This is the 5th school we're doing this out in Oraifite. So guys, please stay with me. We're actually here. Another school, Oraifite Central School in Oraifite. This one is in Ezumeri, I believe. Of course, you can see for yourself. And yes, if you look deep inside, you find out that yes, the celebrant himself is somewhere there, and the trees are being planted. I will be going inside, but just hang on. Okay, we're actually making our entrance into Government College, Anambra State here. Of course, you can see that it's our community school in Oraifite, and trust me, one of those schools that actually I think needs so much of the trees. I can't even sight trees aside the plantation there, and a few flowers on the side. No economic trees. So hey, myself and Bugatti, and if you can look at the ground, you can see that it's almost been the ground is being eroded. But again, big shout out to Bugatti, and yes, happy birthday once again, doing something very symbolic in the city of Oraifite. Amazing, isn't it? But then, as you can see closely, you can see Bugatti right there, and you can see a palm and another palm, both of them with which will go into the ground. You can see the soil, of course, that been dug. We'll go behind and we'll also find more. Well, we're actually at, of course, Boys Secondary School in Oraifite, Abachi. I hope I got it correctly. And we're with the president of Otsan, who's actually also, this happens to be his alma mater. So we'll get to see how much we can actually get the whole economic tree thing ongoing, and also help the weather, the climate. If you do not know, of course, climate change is a real thing. And trust me, of course, it's something we need to pay more attention to.
My fuck you anthem. I'm going out drunk and dancing. Call it reckless abandon.
Hi sir, can we meet you, sir?
Thank you. I'm Venerable Dr. Charles Nnemeka, Principal of Boys Secondary School, Oraifite.
Thank you so much. On the occasion of Chibike Bugatti's birthday, we're here doing tree planting. We've gone to well over 6 schools. What is the essence of tree planting? Is this something you think should go on, or you just think it's not really essential?
Oh, why can't tree planting be a very essential thing in life? Tree, part of it, you get food, you get refreshed, it refreshes the air, you breathe. In every way, tree planting is a very wonderful thing. In fact, it is a commandment of God.
How so?
Yes, you know.
Replenish.
Yes, you have to replenish. God, when He gave us the dominion, part of the dominion was to replenish. You don't just go and cut down a tree without thinking about replacing it. And that is the problem we are having here in Nigeria. We are always thinking about where we can build one thing or the other, raise up a structure and what have you. So tree planting is a very serious issue, and we need that in life.
Thank you so much. Let's quickly go to the celebrant. Bugatti, what actually inspired you to go on to? I mean, a lot of persons should be in the clubs. Some should be doing giveaways on social media, but you decided to go tree planting in 2021.
You can always do the clubbing, but tree planting it's something I advocated for. I've been advocating for, and I will keep advocating for. So it's not something I intend stopping. It's not
Why Oraifite?
Oraifite is that I am Madam Man on the web when you don't know. I will Oraifite. So I should start at my home, my immediate domain. So it's not something that should be far-fetched or confusing to anybody.
Is this just a one-off, or are there many other events coming up, subsequently? I mean, we've heard about you and the Teta group. We've heard about you and the Alibo Renaissance movement. Tell us, is this just a one-off, or we're looking at other events to come through?
Okay, first of all, it's not a one-off. The mark is 500 trees. So today alone, we've done 65. And that we'll have 435 more to go. So it's not a one-off. We're continuing the process of the tree planting. Probably we'll spread all through Ekusigo.
Okay.
And before you know, we might be talking about borrowing Newiso, yes, or our neighboring communities. So.
Okay, back to Venerable. Is this your first time experiencing, some person, just an individual, non-political, I have to underline that, walking up here and say, hey, I want to do this, would you grant me the privilege to do this?
That is actually the first time we saw it. And we appreciated that because we know it's really a very serious issue. It's a way of helping in fighting the trouble of this life now. Part of the problem we are having is what you call
Climate change?
Climate change.
Yes.
And a kind of panacea is what he's providing. So even though he was the first person, but we appreciated that.
Yes.
We appreciated that.
Is this your first time, experiencing tree planting? Do you have previous knowledge, or is this something you like?
Well, I so much cherish it, and I'm involved in that. At my home, at my place.
Okay.
When you come in, you will see that I'm part of it. Even here in school, this year alone, we have planted 203 palm trees, some stands of avocado, and some other breadfruits and what have you. We have done. In fact, we planted more than 250 this year.
All right. Thank you so much, I must say. Just one quick word from Bugatti Chibike. If there's something you have to say to young persons outside there about tree planting and the essence, what should it be? From what I discovered, you were an urban planner. Tell us.
Urban planner, nowhere.
You are an urban planner. Okay, so what would you say to young persons and how to go about tree planting?
Okay, that's the reason why we brought it to school, so they can learn on the job by watching, and I believe they learned today. So it's a culture we need to propagate amongst our young ones, so it eats deep into them at their young age.
All right, thank you so much for doing this. More peace.